Hi everyone, this is your spiritual colorist and diamond painter coming to you again. I thought I'd share with you today my fall coloring pages that I've done. I know some people may do them monthly, but I thought I'd do it on a seasonal occasion and just show you some of the creativity I've been trying to put behind the scenes of some of the pages that I've been practicing and coloring and choosing to do at this time. And of course, it's, going kind of into winter at this time. But when I do coloring like pages for the fall, kind of puts you more in the fall mood. And I always tell people, I do it when I'm relaxing more in the evening and practicing all your techniques and all your different, um, techniques and different tools that you use in coloring as an adult colorist. And this is one of the books that I have that is by Creative Haven. It's country farm scenes, but it has a lot of beautiful fall pages that you can color and practice barnyards, wood, outdoorish type of scenery. So the first picture I wanted to share with you guys was this one because I'm still learning to put detail to my pages. And anyone who's been coloring for some time, the more detail you add, the more effect the page has. So my struggle is really to learn how to take time to be patient with myself and to learn to put more detail into what I do using different tools, whether it's pastel, whether it's paint, because I haven't tried much paint and watercolor, but I'm just learning to use the blending techniques such as the alcohol blending markers that you can get also. I think I might have one I can show you guys that I've had for some time. That is by Art and Fly. And the blender looks like this. And you can take it and just kind of blend your color, blend it on top of the color, and it helps the color come out a little more. So just learning to use these different tools has really helped me. I really like this page because it's outside. It's like a garden with grapes and cheese on the farm. And then you have the hens with the eggs. I kind of added my own little touch with the little polka dots on the eggs. And I did a lot of this with Prisma on my Prisma colors. I didn't do the sign. I was going to kind of just keep the sign wall, but I didn't do a lot of the background either. So this is kind of a little half done, but I'm trying to get better at doing my backgrounds. One of the other things I'm going to do is swatching. Putting down all your colors from your pencils since I've had my book, my big coloring book. I like this. Learning to really, like I said, do using the blender and doing different colors for the hen. Not really, you guys can see that. Oh, this is going to come down a little more. But yeah, these kind of pictures in Creative Haven are really cool. It's a lot of nice scenery. You have so many different variety of different scenes in it. So these are pictures I haven't done. Like I love learning how to color the fruits, the vegetables, the stand. That's the picture I'll probably do next with this one. But yeah, these are the two pages that I've done thus far in that book. And that is my Creative Haven. I think when we think about, for me, I always say we, like I'm talking about more than one person. When I think about, doing coloring and learning to do all the techniques, I think a lot about artists themselves, what they put into their art when they're first starting off drawing or painting, and where they're at, what they're looking at, and how they're learning to grow and develop their own skill and their own flavor of what they do and how they do things, what is allowing them to stand out or not stand out. Just being original. This is a whip because I haven't finished this one yet. But I did do this one. And this is one that I did. I really didn't like how this part one turned out. I wanted to add a little more flair to it. Especially when it comes to like doing the sky. Giving it a little more flair and using white. Making that white like really show up a little better. And that's the apple cider. This one is also a nice one by Country Autumn by G Summer. She has a lot of great pictures on here. I don't take you through a flip through. I'm just taking through pages I like particularly that I probably want to do next in this book. I'm not trying to just flip through it. I was trying to do my markers on the one I said was my whip, and learning how to do the markers. They don't bleed through too much. Didn't bleed through the next page. Just a little bit right there. So probably want to do this one because I like this one. Probably the next one I want to try and do. And I really like trying to get the wood down packed and looking at other colorists like my girl Dollar Diva 99, who is Niecy Wells. She does a lot of great tutorials, and just listening to her and watching her helped me out a lot and learning how to do wood. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this is a time where I know everybody's trying to relax and get ready for the end of the year, and it could be stressful, you know, depending on what you're going through or where you're at. And at this time, this is a picture I've been did. One of the pictures that I just started doing was this one. I did a little bit at the top, if you can see that without my hand being up there, because like my lighting is not really hot right now. It's not that good. But using like chalk with the Pebbles chalk, and I didn't really do a lot to the background, but with the little mole on the ground and trying to get the mushrooms right and the color of the ground. So these are the things that I've really been trying to practice, and the coloring techniques and the way you put color to the page. And this is by my girl Tatiana Stova, the vintage classic color page. This is also by my girl Alina Lazarina. I like her pages, and I decided to do this page what has the cowgirl. I used my stencils on this one and tried to put the stars around the page, learning how to use stencils and to help the background out. I didn't color the background. I just kind of used the stencils to see how that looked. And she has a lot of pretty fall leaves here and a big hat with the cherries and the branches. I thought that was cool. Being creative. Learning how to find the creative artist within yourself. And this one I did with my markers. I did this with Artisan markers, and that turned out pretty good. And that's the one that I also have my book, Summer Nights, which is by Hannah Carlson. And of course I had to do my butterfly, because butterflies are one of my spirit animals, and the time of metamorphosis and transition and change and evolving is definitely, yeah. With this I use the Intense ink. Yeah, no, Ink Distress, sorry, not Intense ink. Ink Distress is what I used for that background. Just kind of wanted to give it like a glow. And did my flowers and all my blending. I love doing flowers. It's one of, when it comes to nature, one of the things I love is outdoor scenes. So I don't know what you guys are into, what's making you relax or feel a little more at ease during this end of the year in your creative mode. Here's some more flowers. Let me see that. Did that, and I didn't do the background for that. I've been really fearful doing backgrounds, which I'm going to get out of soon enough, because I didn't do the background of that. And I learned to like just keep trying, just to keep putting whatever, you know, if you need like, okay, let me go back and now put background to this, or if you do a page, be like, okay, I didn't put anything on it, but let me change it. And I did this one also with the Arteza markers. I didn't do a background. I kind of just want to make it really colorful. And I think that's one of the things I really like, is just to make your pages look colorful and really pop. And I've seen a lot of people on YouTube who, you know, have really colorful pages. They don't stick to just, you know, the original. They step out of the box. This is one of the pages I probably want to do next. And I've seen a lot of pictures of this, but I have never seen the visual that I kind of have for this. because I love bees. Bees are another insect that I love because they're just so unique, and we need to help save the bees because I do want to become a beekeeper. Say what? Yes, I love bees. They're so interesting in just their lives and how they thrive and survive alone. This is another picture I'll probably do next in this book of Summer Nights. Yeah. This is my next picture. My other book by Hannah Carlson, of course, is Midnight Masquerade. And I like this right here because it reminded me of the fair. When the fair comes to town, our fair just left from North Carolina in Winston, stayed for 10 days. And this was the first time I think we had the fair where people were actually out and about since the pandemic began. And I tried to make color down here. It doesn't come out too dark. I'm going to do that again, probably with some distress ink. Maybe I'll put down here. I did this kind of reminded me of the fair, and gave it the pretty colors of the green, the orange, and making it more colorful with all the different little, you know, candies that they sell. And the page I'll probably do next. Let's see. I don't think I'll get any other pages in here. Oh, I did do this. I did this also with my markers, but it wasn't Marteza markers. It was a different kind of marker, and it came out okay. This is the one I said I was gonna do next. I like the way the children are dressed up with their little mushroom hats and costumes, one like Halloween, when they all got dressed up. So I'll probably do this one sometime this week. My last book is my ink house. I did the teapots, and I want to add some more background to this. I love Zucchini Kitty. She did the entire book. Her pictures always just blow my mind. I mean, like, she is just one of the most creative colorists I've ever seen. And she said she hadn't been doing it that long either, but yeah, like taking time to really put more detail, like doing the wood and the background. Yeah, this is so you see the whole book. Get over a little bit. I decided we can next. I also did. Let me see. Oh, another page I did. Hold on, y'all. Load up. Was this one. I did this one with the butterflies and the caterpillar blowing with the saxophone. I love the Ink House book. It's a whole story, but you put your own color to the pages and make it look awesome. Yeah. So that is the caterpillar. I had one more I did in here. Probably is over here. I don't think I finished it. That's what it was. I started it, but I didn't finish it. And what's this one? I'm not finished with it yet, so I'm not gonna show it. But I probably want to do something simple like this in this page with the cheetah, Huxley, and Charlie the cheetah. Yeah, that's cute. And those are all my pages that I've been doing for the fall season. I don't know what you guys are doing right now for your pages, or what's drawing you in as a colorist, or what kind of art or creativity you're putting together. I know people are doing stuff that's like Halloweenish, and people are doing things maybe like for the year or Christmas. I like more wintry scenes than Christmas scenes. I like more scenes that are basically wintry, not a lot of Santa Claus stuff. I probably gonna try and do that until next year. Not next year. Next month sometime. Do a little more wintry scenes. But yes, these are my color pages for the season of fall. Trying to get better with my techniques and putting more time to learn how to be more creative and to really dive into the different tools that they do have to help bring life to the page. And if you are a colorist, what are your favorite tools to use to really make your pictures spark? Please leave a comment, and if you like my content, please do subscribe and like. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. And remember, the fall season is here as the leaves begin to fall. Still smile and know that there's joy everywhere you go. Look, just take time and look around you. Sometimes the winter season coming in, the fall season dying down makes people feel a little sad, a little more depressed, a little more tired. But there's always something to find joy in. It's all around us through nature, through friends, through children, through animals. So be blessed and know that all things work out for your good. And this is your spiritual colorist and diamond painter. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And please like and subscribe. And we'll be coming back the next time, probably with a whip and chat with my diamond painting that I'm just finishing up for Drills and Chills. So we'll tune into that. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And you be blessed. Bye-bye.